Alright guys, welcome back to What If Piccolo was the main character. I'm enjoying this series, I hope you're enjoying it too. With all that being said, let's continue. We cut to Piccolo. Piccolo's been traveling through space for quite a while. He has no idea that Frieza landed on Namek. As Piccolo landed on Namek, he got out and began to breathe the air. He can feel the soil in his blood. He can feel everything around him. It looks so beautiful. This was his home planet. However, two soldiers would show up in front of him. As they laughed at Piccolo, looks like another Namekian to slaughter. Piccolo would charge at them and grab one of them. Piccolo would say, "I would like to spare you, but if I did, you might tell your master, and I have a feeling he's stronger than you." So Piccolo blew them both up. I suddenly heard a voice. It was King Kai. "Piccolo, I need you to go to a certain location. Namek is under attack. I need you to go to the Grand Elder so you can unlock your potential, and I can teach you the Kaioken step by step." Piccolo would nod as he began to fly straight towards the Grand Elder's place, hiding his power level so Frieza can't find him. As Piccolo landed, Nail would look at him and say, "I don't recognize you, Namekian, but I can sense your heart is pure. Go to the Grand Elder." Piccolo would nod. As he walked up, Guru looked down at him and said, "Who are you? Let me see everything." As he put his hand near his head, Piccolo walked away and said, "Yeah, I don't really trust you touching me." Guru said, "I can understand your hesitation, but please, child, let me touch you." Piccolo would sigh as he walked towards Guru as he put his hand on his head and began to look at his past. Guru saw everything. He saw the man Piccolo used to be. He saw the man he was, and he saw his father. And he saw how Piccolo could have continued his evil path, but he spared Goku, saved his son, and fought for justice. He even spared Vegeta. It might not have been right, but he spared an evil man. This was things an evil person would never do. As Guru saw this, he knew Piccolo was righteous. Guru would say, "Time to unlock your potential." As he put his hand on his head, he would unlock Piccolo's potential. Piccolo felt waves of new power coursing through his body. Power he's never felt before. King Kai would then tell him the steps of the Kaioken, training him in Guru's place. As this was going on, King Kai would then begin to talk to Goku and the others. Goku just healed, and he needed him to get to Namek, so Goku would go into the spaceship, Kami's old spaceship, with Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma as they all went off. Meanwhile, eventually Piccolo would learn the Kaioken, and he wanted to fuse with Nail, but Nail didn't want to yet. He wanted to protect Guru. So they would argue about this for a while until Guru would say, "Nail, just do it." "But sir, you'd be unprotected." "Nail, trust me, it'll be worth it." Guru would nod as then he put his hand on his shoulder and Piccolo and Nail fused. Piccolo's power began to soar as he went off to find it with Guru's Dragon Ball to go hide it. Meanwhile, we cut to Vegeta. Things would be going on just like in canon. Vegeta would be captured by Zarbon and everything would play as in canon, but as he escaped, Piccolo would fly above him saying, "We should team up. An enemy of my enemy is my friend." Vegeta would look at Piccolo saying, "What the hell are you talking about? Wait a second. You're that green man on Earth. How did you get here?" Piccolo would say, "I managed to use one of your Saiyan pods to visit my planet. I wanted to see the scenery. But now that I have, I'm gonna protect it. I know you don't give a damn about it, but you hate Frieza." Vegeta would say, "Team up." Vegeta normally wasn't one to team up, but he did have a crew of his own, and he was looking for the Dragon Ball. "I'll team up if you tell me where that Dragon Ball is." Piccolo and Vegeta would begin to argue, but as they was about to fight, Vegeta would suddenly sense powers coming. He would say, "Oh no, it's the Ginyu Force!" Vegeta would tell Piccolo about the Ginyu Force, and Vegeta and Piccolo would begin to gather up the Dragon Balls. However, they would arrive. As Captain Ginyu looked at all of them, well. Seemed you made a friend, Vegeta, with a local. How friendly of you. Let me get these Dragon Balls back." As Captain Ginyu flew back with the Dragon Balls, Piccolo and Vegeta would begin to fight the Ginyu Force. They would play rock, paper, scissors as they watched, and Piccolo would say, "This is the Ginyu Force? shocked by their poses and shocked by how they act. Vegeta say, they might not act scary, but trust me, they're powerful. Piccolo would nod. As in his first match would be Gildo. Piccolo would fly so fast and cut off Gildo's head he wouldn't even have time to react. Suddenly, his next match was Berta, as Vegeta fought Raccoon. Vegeta was getting his butt whooped by Raccoon, to say the least, and as Piccolo was fighting Berta, Berta began to hit Piccolo faster and faster. I'm the fastest in the universe. But then Piccolo said, Kaioken times 3, and knocked Berta straight to the floor. Maybe you are, but I don't even need to use that technique to defeat you. I just wanted to show how superior I am to you. Berta got up and said, what? I'll let you go if... Berta then got pissed as he flew at Piccolo full speed, but he just dodged it and kicked him to the ground. Piccolo began to laugh as he charged up a ki blast and blew up Berta. As Berta died, the rest of the Ginyu Force looked on, shocked. Piccolo took care of him so easily, that can't be possible. Raccoon would go after Piccolo, but Piccolo would simply just punch him straight through his chest and blow out his inside, similar to what Vegeta did too. As this was going on, suddenly a spaceship would arrive. It was Goku and the others. Jace used this to escape. As Goku got out, they saw Vegeta. Piccolo would say, Vegeta's on our side. Matter of fact, I should clear a path so he can go into the spaceship and heal. Piccolo would then fly over to Frieza's spaceship so he can clear a path. As this was going on, Captain Ginyu and Jace flew back to where they were at. Piccolo would then clear out the spaceship, killing all the soldiers and flying back. But as he flew back, Ginyu was looking around. Where is he? Where is the guy that humiliated us? Jace would look up and say, right there, Captain, he's a Namekian, but he was able to hide his power. Impressive. Captain Ginyu would fly up. I hear you're the one giving us trouble. I think you're an interesting character. That body of yours must be very powerful. Piccolo would say, yeah. As Piccolo battled Captain Ginyu got more and more excited. He knew what to do. As he punched a hole in his chest and said, change now! And took Piccolo's body. He could barely fly in the body. He would fly down. Eventually, they would figure out it wasn't Piccolo. And as they all battled him, Krillin would bring Vegeta to the healing tank as he began to heal. Even though they weren't really on friendly terms with Vegeta, Vegeta was their ally, at least for now. So as they were battling Captain Ginyu and Piccolo's body, they eventually learned he didn't master all of Piccolo's techniques, and they were easily able to beat him. And they changed him into a frog like in canon. Eventually, however, Frieza would arrive. As Frieza looked down at them all, he would then begin to smile. Well, another monkey I didn't know about. And it seems like a Namekian survived. Piccolo would fly and punch first form Frieza, sending him flying. As he began to battle him, he went for the kill. Piccolo was angry. Frieza killed most of his people, and he didn't want to let him transform. However, Frieza would then blast a death beam straight at Gohan. Piccolo would have to look to make sure he's okay. As Goku kicked him out of the way, suddenly Frieza would transform straight into his third form, skipping his second form, getting a little scared, but not wanting to go all the way to his final. As Frieza would look at him, Piccolo would punch him, send him flying. Goku and Piccolo both used the Kaioken, pushing Frieza on his feet. This shocked Frieza. Would he have to go all the way to his final form? Frieza would say, how are you so powerful? I'm fighting a monkey and a green man, and somehow you are this strong? Ugh! He began to get angry as he blasted a ki blast straight into the ground, causing dust to come up. This would cause a distraction for him to go to his final form. As Piccolo and Goku would both push him further and further, suddenly Vegeta would heal and get stronger as they all went in on him. This made Frieza aggravated. As Frieza got angrier and angrier, they couldn't really do anything. They were running low on stamina, and even though they were all strong, they wouldn't be enough to beat him. Goku would try to charge a Spirit Bomb as Vegeta and Piccolo distracted him. However, after the Spirit Bomb was launched, Frieza would come up and kill Krillin, then shoot a ki blast straight through Vegeta's heart, and do the same to Piccolo. Goku would see this and begin to get angry, and as Vegeta looked up, he said, Kakarot, avenge my race, avenge my people, please, do it for me. As Kakarot saw this, he realized something. As he transformed into a Super Saiyan, he realized what kind of person Vegeta was. He realized he was forced to do everything that he did. He realized that he never had a choice. Goku would look up and say, I'm going to kill you. for Krillin, for my best friend, for Piccolo, for Vegeta, and for all the Saiyans and innocent people you've killed. And things would then play out like in canon. That is where I'll leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video down below. Sorry Piccolo didn't play a super big role in this. He did get his body stolen and played a big role at the beginning. But I still wanted Goku to reach Super Saiyan so Vegeta and the rest of them can do it. But I promised the Cell and Android Saga, Piccolo would have a much bigger role with that and the rest of the series. After all, he is the main character, so I should start treating him like one. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. Love you all.